White Flight. On April 4, 1968, Martin Luther King Jr. stepped out of room 306 of the Lorraine Hotel in Memphis, Tennessee, and was gunned down, dead on the balcony. 2 months later, on June 5, 1968, Robert F. Kennedy was shot dead in the kitchen of the Ambassador Hotel in Los Angeles. He died the next day. Reactions to the two assassinations were intense throughout the spring of 1968. The country was at war, not only in the streets of our cities, but in the cities and in the rice paddies of Vietnam as well. It seemed as if the whole world would explode. As I drove back on Old Highway 40 from Lawrence through Tonganoxie onto State Avenue, I listened intensely to the WHB radio reports of protest marches all over the city, and at the street corners in Kansas City, Kansas, clusters of black people pointed accusingly at me, white behind the wheel of a solid white 1960 Ford Galaxy, slowly moving downstate over to Minnesota, alone on the street, intensely aware of my presence that didn't belong. These were the days of the Holy Week riots. I made it through town trying to get home before dark descended and before the curfew would go into effect. Once at home, I tuned the TV on to the news reports of more angry reports and fires set throughout the city. On the plaza, National Guardsmen with M16s bristling out of the sides of jeeps patrolled the streets of the plaza. 16 months later, I too would be dressed like them, in olive drab, a weapon on my shoulder off to war, learning how to kill people who don't look like us. "They're gooks," the drill sergeant said. "Shoot them."